Hello, my very most beautiful Aries. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your May bonus reading. This is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Aries, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Aries energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. Now, this reading is your bonus reading, so it's going to be all about the person on your mind. So whoever you're thinking about, Aries, that is who this reading is intended for. I love you. I blamed you, but it was my fault. Regrets. I hope you can forgive me. Wow. I am not available at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, I'm feeling it's the other way. For some of you, it's that you're not available. I don't know why I feel like that, but intuitively I just do. Interesting. But I love you. I blamed you, but it was my fault. Regrets, and I hope you can forgive me. So somebody's really doing a lot of thinking. You know, we are still in the Mercury retrograde. It really does tend to, you know, like any retrograde, the purpose of any retrograde is for us to review. So it does kind of tend to bring up past stuff for us to look at. I feel like that's something that's going on with this person. And I feel like they are, you know, now that you guys are apart, okay, it's like the blame doesn't really matter. You know, all of that stuff that they, you know, all that pride stuff, that ego stuff, that having to be right stuff doesn't seem to hold as much importance. It doesn't really seem to matter anymore. And, you know, and they're kind of faced with the consequences of their actions. They're faced with it. You know, they've lost you, and now that's all that really matters. That's all that's really here. A lot of regrets. Whatever they've done, you know, I feel like some of that's why this I'm not available is here. For some of them, they know that what they've done, whether it was like one thing or whether it's like build up things, whatever it is here, you know, they know it's enough that you may not come back. Let's take a look at their headspace, their heart space, their true intentions, and their actions. And the Queen of Cups in their headspace. So they're missing you. That can sometimes be like my like sad girl, sad boy vibe energy. You know, it's like a longing energy, a missing energy, just really focused on the feelings. I do feel like this person has a lot of love for you. A lot of water energy coming up. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. So you got Cancer and Scorpio here. Really missing you, really thinking about the past. You know, Six of Cups can be like memory lane energy, just really being submerged in those, in the past, in the memories, and the feels. And the Ten of Pentacles. And they're finally seeing the value. Sometimes to me the Ten of Pentacles can be what we value the very most. And I do, let's say the Six of Wands here. Wanted to come out, but I'm only pulling 3 for each one. So to me, this is saying, you know, this person is finally really realizing what they've lost. They're thinking about what they had when they had you. It's like really realizing the value of something here with that Ten of Pentacles showing up with it, missing you, thinking about you, having a lot of regrets. Having a lot of regrets. Show me this person's feelings. What's going on in their feelings? All right, sometimes it's spirit. Sometimes it's just me being klutzy. Today it's just me being klutzy, guys. Show me what's going on in this person's feelings. How do they feel about Aries? Yeah, they're having some major realizations now. They're gaining some real clarity here. Especially under, it's with this being under, I blamed you, but it was my fault. So the Ace of Swords, having a lot of mental breakthroughs, a lot of clarity. You know, really seeing the value where they didn't see it before, where they didn't appreciate it before. This could be them wanting to communicate as well. You have the Lover's card. Yeah, so a very intense connection that you had with this person, and they're seeing where they blew it. They could feel like there's a lot of space or distance between the two of you as well. You can see on the Lovers card here, there is these mountains between the two people. There's also this space. It's almost like they're reaching for each other but can't quite touch. So I do feel like there could be a lot of space, whether that's, you know, physical or mental or emotional space. And then especially the mountains here and then the mountains here. They could be trying to figure out as well with this energy how to overcome that, how to have a breakthrough, how to kind of conquer the mountains, the challenges, the things that have built up between the two of you. Six of Pentacles, I'll take on my guess, and the Ten of Wands. So it's like they're finally ready to give to this, but they know that there's a lot to work through. There's a lot that would need to be forgiven here. There's a lot that needs to be, you know, talked through, healed. It's a lot of work, okay? So it's like they're ready to do it, but they recognize that there's a lot. What is this person's true intentions? Seven of Cups. Nine of Wands. So not ready to let go of this, not ready to give up on it, but not really sure what to do moving forward either. Maybe this could be like trying to find the best option with the Seven of Cups being here, trying to make a decision on how to move forward, trying to figure out, you know, if it's something that is even realistic. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can be a card of illusion. So, you know, yes, they want this and they want to fight for this and they want to hold on to this idea that they can be forgiven, but is that realistic? And Ten of Cups is this fantasy that they have of you guys coming back together and being able to overcome all these obstacles. Is that realistic? I guess that's up to you, Aries. What actions will this person be taking towards Aries? You have the Magician. That's your energy. So they're trying to figure out a way to make something happen. So they recognize that there's a lot here. There is a lot here that has to get worked through, a lot that has to get forgiven. They're having all this clarity, like they're finally realizing it, but like, is it too little too late? Ten of Wands, yeah, there's a lot. And I do feel like they are carrying a lot of this with them, especially this, I blamed you, but it was my fault, with the Ten of Wands being here. So it's like the weight of what they did is weighing on them, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said that right, but you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Like all of those things that they blamed on you, but it was really on them. They're having to face that, you know, they're having to sit with that, and it's heavy. They want to make something happen, though. The Magician, they're trying to figure that out. The Five of Wands. To me, sometimes the Five of Wands can be a card of training. Like, I feel like this person, especially with the Magician, it's like they want this and they want you, and they're trying to figure out how to get that back, how to show you, how to prove to you that things have changed, because they know that they have to. I mean, after everything, especially because for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is somebody who, like, you've given chances before. Okay, you've given chances before, and it didn't go well. Okay, so I feel like this is them like trying to figure out. They know that they can't just say they're sorry anymore. They know that that's not enough. They have the Page of Wands. So they want this new beginning. I feel like they're trying to figure out what this first step looks like and how they can show you that it's different this time. You know, they have the Moon energy there. So there's a lack of clarity. There's a lack of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding, you know, what to do moving forward, how to handle the situation, how to prove to you. Because they know that sorry isn't enough anymore. They know that. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab another deck. I want to take a look at what the biggest challenge is here, what you don't see coming, and some advice for you, Aries. What is the biggest challenge within this connection? What is the biggest challenge here in this situation? The Six of Pentacles. Both people being willing to match energies and put the work in, you know, equal give and take. You know, I feel like in the past you were the one that was giving, and it's funny because it's almost like the tables have turned a little bit here. Because I feel like in the past Yeah, we had the Six of Pentacles over here. So in the past, I feel like you were the one that was giving and giving and giving to this connection, and you weren't getting anything back. You weren't getting what you put in back. You weren't getting any effort, honesty, all of it. And now this person is ready to, give that to you, but maybe you're not, Aries. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're not willing to give any more to it. The Chariot. So being able to move past some of the stuff, being able to forgive, being able to move past, being open to that, having faith that it can be okay, having faith that this person, the Chariot sometimes can be a card of faith because he's not driving. In the traditional deck, you can see they're horses in this deck, but in the traditional deck, they are sphinxes. And sphinxes in the tarot are symbolic for mysteries of the universe. So he's getting in the Chariot, but he's not driving. He doesn't really know where it's going. He has faith that it's taking him to where he's meant to go. Okay? And that it's going to take him to, it's for his highest good. And that's what this is going to require, because there's no way to know. We can never really know how something is going to work out, right? So we can just have faith that this person is going to step it up. This person is going to do what they say. It is different this time. That is the challenge, is that, and is it worth it? Now, some of you guys, I feel like this is somebody that was very toxic for you. And maybe that's why you're like, I can't do that this time. I can't listen to what you have to say this time. I can't take that chance again. So like, is it too little, too late? What doesn't Aries see coming? The Two of Swords. Some of you guys may be very indecisive about this. Okay, some of you guys may be indecisive. Now, some of you are like, heck, no, I am not even responding to that. I do not even care. But others of you, you do have a very strong connection here. We have the Lovers here. We have the Six of Cups. There's a strong connection here. You have been through a lot. And I think a part of you guys, the way that this is feeling to me, it's up for those of you that get to this indecisive energy. I think it's just because there's a part of you that wants to believe it. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? We all get to that place where we want to believe in something. But the Two of Swords, I think, is the perfect card for this, okay? When it comes to the Two of Swords, her hands are not bound, okay? She could just set those damn swords down and take her blindfold off, and she could see just fine. She's choosing not to, okay? Because sometimes seeing something is painful, and once we see it, then we have to act on it. We can't, once we acknowledge it and we see it, we can't unsee it. So, I do feel like Spirit is saying, look within. The Two of Swords is also, because she's blindfolded, is asking you to look within. And I think deep down you already know what you need to do in this situation, Aries. Even if you're indecisive, you already know what you need to do. You already know what is best for you, okay? That may not be what you want. A lot of times what we want and what's best for us are not the same thing. And it's not even the easy thing. That's how we know it's the right thing, because the right thing is almost never the easy thing. But I do see some of you guys may be surprised at how indecisive you are. Maybe surprised that this brings up, some things for you. What advice do we have for Aries? The Three of Pentacles. I think, let's get one more for that before I say anything. And the Three of Wands. So 2 threes, that is creation, expression, forward movement. I feel like Spirit is asking you. The Three of Pentacles is a card of potential. It is a card of working together. I also feel like it's, in this instance, it's a card of support. So for those of you where this was very toxic and you're trying to move on and this is making it difficult for you, I do feel like Spirit is saying you have more support. You just have to ask, okay? The Three of Wands can be a card of delegation. It can be a card of sending something out. So for those of you where, this is difficult on you and it's bringing up some stuff and, this is very toxic and it's not something that is best for you to go back to. If that's the case, then the advice for this is very clear. You have people that want to be there for you. You have people that want to support you. You have people that care about you. And all you have to do is ask. You just have to put it out there, okay? For those of you where, this wasn't super toxic and this is something that you want, then the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles can say that you need to think about your future and who you are and where you want to be. Like who you want to be and where you want to go, and ask which path gets you closer and which one takes you further away. I do feel like there is potential here for you guys to work together slowly. You know, things that are made to last take time to build. But I do see the potential here if that's something that you guys choose. Only you guys get to decide what's best for you. But that is what I have for you, my loves. If this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.